Aaliyah was the perfect housewife. She had a beautiful home, a loving husband, and 2 happy children. Her days were filled with a never-ending list of tasks, from cooking and cleaning to laundry and grocery shopping. But Aaliyah didn't mind. She loved taking care of her family and making sure that everything was just right. Every morning, Aaliyah woke up before the rest of her family to prepare breakfast. She would set the table with her finest china and silverware, and serve homemade pancakes or eggs with bacon. Her family loved waking up to the smell of freshly brewed coffee and the sound of Aaliyah humming a tune in the kitchen. After breakfast, Aaliyah would get her children ready for school. She would make sure their uniforms were ironed, their hair was combed, and their backpacks were packed with everything they needed for the day. She would walk them to the bus stop and wave goodbye with a smile. Once her children were off to school, Aaliyah would begin her daily routine. She would dust and vacuum the entire house, do the laundry, and prepare dinner for her family. She was a master in the kitchen, and her husband always raved about her cooking. She could whip up a delicious meal in no time, and there was always enough for seconds. In the afternoons, Lila would take a break from her chores to do something for herself. She would read a book, go for a walk, or meet a friend for coffee. But she always made sure to be back in time to pick up her children from school. In the evenings, Lila would serve dinner to her family at the dining table. They would talk about their day and share stories, and Aaliyah would always listen with a smile. After dinner, she would help her children with their homework and read them a bedtime story. Once her children were tucked in bed, Aaliyah would spend some quality time with her husband. They would watch a movie or play a game together, and Aaliyah would cuddle up next to him on the couch. She was grateful for her perfect life and felt blessed to have such a wonderful family. Aaliyah's days were never dull, but she never complained. She loved being a housewife and wouldn't want it any other way. She knew that her family appreciated everything she did for them, and that was all the reward she needed. Aaliyah was truly the perfect housewife, and her family was lucky to have her.